So the turbo was quickly. Rollins is the one who did the lighting. Quarterfinal, Rollins and DERIKO. Rollins from Stephen's Door and DERIKO from Ocean Blue from Mombasa. Against 0-0 versus 6, the quarters final. Rollins Onyango expecting the luck. That's his. Right break from Rollins. Now DERIKO is the one playing. Nice shot from ROLLINCE. The scores are 0-0. On the other hand, as well. Quarterfinal final has begun officially. A Frederick to be tried, that is the Rico from Massa Ocean Blue versus ROLLINCE from Space Explorer. On the other hand, we have Felixas Abo and Henry Mwangi, and Dominic Minor, that is Dominic and Jackson Kamuki quarters final, and David Jane, that is Dave versus Wilson Kamuki. So all of them have been played now. It's a nice shot from ROLLINCE. Check sound, mic 1, 2, check sound. Sound check 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, sound check. Sound check 1, 2. That's a black to be 0. Nice one. So we must score the black. 0 and 1. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, check. Hello, 1, 2. Rollins is clearing the table. Rollins 1 and DERIKO 0. Rollins is leading.
Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals between Derek Kimutai, ukipenda unaweza mwita Deriko, against Rollins from the Space Pool Club, Nakuru. Deriko looking to pull one back. Rollins 1, Deriko 0. Quarterfinals. This one is a very interesting matchup. Remember, DERIKO is the only player representing Mombasa in these quarters. The backing, the support, the fans, everyone with him. Everyone is God, is back. DERIKO clear from there. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest is a formality. Ladies and gentlemen, DERIKO pulls one back. DERIKO 1, Rollins 1. Quarterfinals. Race to 6. On the other table, we are having Master Lee from the Bamboo Stick Billiard Arena. Ama ukipenda from the Masters Fist, playing against David Jane of Mchana Pool Club. David Jane leading 2-0 to Master Lee in the other quarterfinal. David Jane leading 2-0. Rollins with a dry break. Can DERIKO finish from there? We wait and see. Can DERIKO give us a red apple from there? It's possible. He believes in himself. They believe in himself. They believe in him. He believes in himself. This is a chance for Rollins to clear from there. Can he make it to 1? Remember DERIKO plays for Ocean Blue A from Mombasa. Ocean Blue A from Mombasa. Rollins plays for Space Public from The score now stands at 1-1. DERIKO 1, Rollins 1. On the third table, we are having Dominic Minor donning Jamlock t-shirts. In this Mombasa event, Dominic is playing Jackson Mrefu. Jackson Karaoke, aka Mrefu, in the third quarter final of the day. The fourth quarter final, Phyllis Abu is playing Henry Mwangi on the fourth quarter final of the day. Remember, all the matches started exactly at the same time. Rollins for a combination shot, perfectly executed. What a combination shot from Rollins. Can he clear from that point? No. DERIKO gets a chance to make it 2-1. DERIKO with a golden opportunity to make it 2-1. Remember, it's a race to 6. It's a short race and there is no room for mistakes. There is exactly no room for mistakes. The only player that will survive today is the player with minimal mistakes. The player with minimal mistakes. This is the quarterfinals and it's a race to 6. Is DERIKO looking to develop the black? Is he gonna develop the black? Yes, he does. Is it enough? I don't think so. Was that enough? I don't think so. It's gonna to be extremely careful. There is no room for mistake in this match. It's going to be extremely careful. One mistake and the frame is gone. One mistake and the frame changes, and the race changes, and the score changes. A wonderful shot from Rollins leaves DERIKO with no chance to put the black. DERIKO has zero chances of putting the black. What can he do from there? We wait and see. DERIKO with a beautiful safety shot from that angle. Rollins finds one and pops. For sure, he's gonna be going for a safety. DERIKO goes for a sharp cut on the black, but unfortunately finds the yellow. 2 shots, Rollins. Can Rollins clear from there? Surely he should. This is the quarterfinals, and surely he should clear from there. With all the 4 goals open, surely Rollins has to clear from that point. What a shot from Rollins. That was a beautiful backspin to leave himself with a chance to make it 2-1. Rollins 2, DERIKO 1. Rollins 2, DERIKO 1. On the other table, on the second quarterfinal, David Jane 4, Mastali 0. David Jane 4, Mastali 0. DERIKO scratches on the break, and this one is gonna be interesting. There is a possibility Rollins is going for it. Are we gonna see the first red apple of the match? He has the quality, he has the chance, he has the opportunity to make it a red apple. Remember the scores at 2-1 on a race to 6. This one is a very important frame. Remember the scores right now. Rollins 2, DERIKO 1. What a beautiful left spin from the space next door player. Surely he must be going for a finish. This is the first red apple of the match. This one should be the first red apple of the match. All the 4 quarterfinals, very interesting matches tonight. What a beautiful play from Rollins. Rollins 3, DERIKO 1. Quarterfinal, race to 6. Remember, this is a very short race. Leaves you with minimal mistakes on the table. Few mistakes, you are done. Few mistakes, you are done. Only the player with minimal mistakes will make it to the semi-final. Rollins on the break. It's a beautiful break from Rollins. Leaves every ball open on the table. Are we gonna see the second apple of the day? There is a possibility that we're gonna see the second apple of the day. DERIKO had a chance to make it 4-1, but ROLLINCE chance to make it 4-1. DERIKO had a chance to pull one back, but he failed on the last yellow. What can ROLLINCE do from here? ROLLINCE with a massive chance to make it 4. And I believe from the famous words of Peter Chogo, this is a formality. The boy is on fire right now. The boy is on fire. The boy is leaving no chance on the table. ROLLINCE 4, DERIKO 1. ROLLINCE 4, DERIKO 1. Quarterfinals, rest to seats. DERIKO seems to be very unlucky on the break. Leaves an open table for ROLLINCE once again. ROLLINCE leaves himself with a complicated situation on the table. I don't think whether he has a chance to put any ball from there. He is going for the center pocket and he does it. He seems unlucky with the positioning of the cue ball. Plays a beautiful safety. What can DERIKO do from there? Extremely hard situation, extremely hard times for DERIKO. He must be thinking, what the hell is happening today? DERIKO must be thinking, what the hell is happening tonight? Remember, this is the quarterfinals and it's a short race of race to seats. You don't give your opponent many chances on the table. While seated, the opponent has zero chances to harm you. But when you give them more chances, you welcome the danger
You cannot
on
hear
the
me
table.
clearly.
On the other table, on the third quarterfinal, Dominic Minor is leading Morefu 3-2. Dominic Minor is leading Morefu 3-2.
Abu for the
On the first table, David Jane is leading Maskali 4-0 on the quarterfinal. On the other, on the fourth quarterfinal, it's Henry Mwangi against Melissa Abu.
Point and he will be bringing its level by 14
Melissa Abu against
the right hand side.
Henry Mwangi on the fourth quarterfinal.
Both going for it and goals. Now the scores are currently at 2-all. Before Henry Monge
Can DERIKO pull one back? He has the chance. He has the skill. He has what it takes. For the fans, we just wait and see.
Rolling for Cheng and DERIKO.
Rollins from
Rollins
Full
is currently leading by 4 frames to 1.
watching and waiting patiently for the chance to make it 5-1.
PK and
Is
Wilson.
he gonna get the chance? Yes, he does.
Wilson will be pulling one back. Bring the scores to 4 frames to 1.
Rollins goes for a defensive approach. Rollins with a defensive approach.
Refu versus Dominic is now at 3 frames.
That DERIKO punch one, but now he is having a problem.
And we are just receiving some news that one of the ladies semi-finals has ended. And it is Doreen Wandia who is the first one to book herself a spot into the finals. She took down Pierre, who was the tournament favorite, being ranked Kenya 1. And now Doreen Wandia is waiting for the outcome of the match between Jackie Genji and Patricia Keruche. Kana! Tuambie DJ anipunguzie hii kama ni kizima tu tafadhali. Muulize tunavelewa wapi control. Muulize tu. I'm really strange. Having to request to have them reduce the music a little because it's really becoming difficult to commentate with the so much loud music. And Smart Logistics asking how much is top 16? The last 16 are getting 6,000 each. The quarterfinalists will each be taking home 12,500. Those guys that reach the last 32 will be taking home 3,000 shillings each.
Ladies and gentlemen, DERIKO 4, sorry, ROLLINCE 4, DERIKO 2. ROLLINCE with a beautiful break. What can he do from there? Can he clear from there?
David Njana
We
and
wait and
Wilson
see.
Karaoke currently at 4-1. Masali has
He has
added
the
to pull one
opportunity to
back.
make it 5. Remember, this is a race to 6 quarterfinals.
Can you give us results of 400 games?
On the first table,
and Mastali is
Mastali
at 4-1. BK on the lead.
Now BK.
The match between ROLLINCE Ocheng and DERIKO is currently at 4-1 as well, with ROLLINCE on the lead. The match between Mrefu and Dominic is at 3-2. Dominic on the lead. Jeffrey Kimari is saying Henry is playing semi or quarters. This is the quarterfinal. Ringo saying Mrefu nowhere to be found. Mrefu is playing against Dominic Maina in the other quarterfinal. That match is live on the Breezy Pool Arena YouTube channel. Charles Gopal saying, let's go Henry. Baba Shiro and Maglogistic saying, what? 6K? After all that hard work? Yeah, definitely. At the round of 16, you get only 6,000. So Francis saying, unasemaje bro? At Christopher umetumia Jesse. And Maglogistic saying, and why are you on the side of the I don't know why you seem to suggest that. I'm only giving the update. And Logistics saying 12,000 for semis? No. 12,000 is for the quarterfinalists. The quarterfinalists each has 12,500. Quarterfinals 500. Hiyo ndio pesa nilipoteza. Peter Kamau saying hi, and Logistics saying, and the way how is Mombasa expensive? Yeah, definitely Mombasa is very expensive, especially their food. Pool Billiard saying, pool is left, you spent more than what you gonna win. And Logistics saying, we had your advice, BK, not to underrate that boy. That's just a comment. And Logistics saying, semis me how much? Guys reaching the semi-finals, each will have secured 35,000 Kenya shillings. The two losing semi-finalists will each take home that 5,000 Kenya shillings, with the second place taking home 70,000 Kenya shillings, and the winner taking home 120,000 Kenya shillings. Ricky Boy, you're asking where do I watch BK game? That game is also live on the Breezy Pool Arena YouTube channel. The match between Mrefu and Domi is also live on the Breezy Pool Arena. They have two live streams. This match between Henry and Abo is live on the Chana YouTube channel. The match between ROLLINCE and Frederick DERIKO is on the Space Next Door YouTube channel. Henry Mwangi currently leading by 3 frames to 2 against Abo Philista of Rwanda by flag, but we all know he is Ugandan. And Trap Logistics is saying that 12K isn't that bad, too little money. Full Billions Kenya saying that 12K is almost what you've spent there in 4 days. Peter Kamau saying, I love the commentary and your positivity in feedbacks. Ringo saying, this pocket in a Katam Refu. And Trap Logistics saying, why does he refer himself as Rwandese? I also don't know. Yet we know he is from Uganda. That one also I don't know. Could be he has dual citizenship, which we all don't know. But as it stands, it is Henry Mwangi, who is Kenyan, that is leading by 3 frames to 2. Now seeing Henry looking to win this frame and also extend his lead. The match between Mrefu and Domi is currently locked at 3 frames to 4 with Domi on the lead. Brian Raymond asking Frederick which channel. Frederick and Rollins is live on the Space Next Door YouTube channel. Geoffrey Kimani saying, I like the way Henry is playing, very composed. Ringo saying, Abo is from which country? Abo registers himself with a Rwandese flag, but the conversation has been that he is a Ugandan legend. Makimusura, you're saying true, he's from Rwanda, just that he has been to Uganda for a long time. Baka now gives us some clarity on who is Abo and where he comes from. And Maglogis is saying, Jesse, has Domi won any tournament? Yes, he did. He won the Chilis Pool Extravaganza a few months ago, beating Captain CT of the Mtara Pool Club 7 frames to 0 in the final. Nicholas Mango saying, I like your tactical approach to the question regarding nationality of Abo. Yeah, I can only say what I know, not what I don't. And Maglogis is saying, when was the last time Henry won a tournament? Henry won the previous tournament that was held at the Breezy Pool Arena, the last major tournament held at the Breezy, leave alone the relaunch tournament that was held recently, which was won by Abo. In fact, right now on this table, we are having two previous Mombasa champions facing off against each other. Henry being the winner of the national tournament last year, August, while Abo was the winner of the just organized relaunch tournament at the Breezy Pool Arena. Kangang is saying, Henry, we need this win, Henry to win. Give us your predictions and what you think will be the final scoreline, Mr. Powell. And Smart Logistics saying, I mean major tournament. Yes, Henry won the last major tournament that was organized here in Mombasa. That is the best I can remember. Henry looking to win his fourth game. Shooting precisely and potting. Ibrahim Hakim saying BK India Jane Ama. Yeah, definitely. BK India David Njane. Henry patting both yellow and black with one shot and winning the frame and taking his tally to 4. Abo calling for a timeout. Cool Billiards Corner saying Domi won a tournament and he demolished City. I think it was 7-0 or 6-0. He humiliated City, but it was Dominic winning 7-0 against City at Chili's. Peter Kamau saying Abo is a beast mode himself. I'm rooting for him. And Smart Logistics saying, have you just won any major tournament and when was this? The only major tournament I won was Thursday's in-house tournament at 8 Ball Titans in Overo. Just a 16-man comp. That is the best I have done so far. And Smart Logistics saying, going by your performance today, Mele iko sawa. Boniface Karaoke saying, Yaji Jesse, because between Master Lee na BK, sahi wako 4-2, na ni Master Lee ako karibu kuwin ya 3. Master Lee going for the finish. Master Lee hajaweza kufinish ya 3, lakini sahi wako 4 frames to 2. Hiyo match iko live pia kwa Breezy Pool Arena. Iko live pia huko. Boniface Karaoke, you can watch the match between BK and Master Lee on Breezy Pool Arena YouTube channel. And what Logistics saying, has any Kenyan won a tournament outside Kenya? Maybe back in the days. We hear stories of people like Henry Mwangi, Crash Karanja, having traveled outside the country to Uganda just before Uganda became what it is, and that time they were the dominating people. I'm not quite certain whether any of them managed to win a major tournament. In the match between Jackson Mrefu and Dominic Maina, they are currently tied at 3-3. Peter Kamau saying you doubt? Definitely, it's okay to doubt. I also doubt whether any Kenyan has won in a major tournament outside, unless we get that info from our legends, the like of Crash Frederick Karanja, aka Crash. He can give us that update. Antwerp Logistics asking why isn't today's match having an issue touching cue ball? Definitely the reason is because we even don't have referees in these matches. The players are having to do self-officiation, which means the players are in control of their own cue balls while racking. That issue has been quite disturbing, and we do hope that even when we have referees in the future, we shall not use such a retrogressive rule. It doesn't help in any way. It only helps people to win unfairly. And my opinion would be we rely on skills and not winning on technicalities. Mtua Francis is saying ule mse wangu ako aone Kachali akiwin at Christopher Niliki Show. Just wait to warn. Still saying Henry to win this tournament, and what Logistics saying when did the rain or Uganda start beating us? Definitely the turnaround has been quite a big one if we are to go by what people say. They say Kenya used to be the better people, the better players, but Uganda has since overtaken us. Evidently, I think it's because of the criminalization of the game in the country. Especially myself, I learned to play pool from Aquila Jones. We used to play whiteless, and that is where I learned to play my game. And I have been arrested not once, not twice, and even at some point I got convicted for 1 month or a fine of 3,000, which I was able to pay for playing pool, and they accused us of gambling without a license. So that has been a major setback to the game in Kenya, and we do hope that with the introduction of the game in most venues and also the appreciation of the black ball rules, we might be seeing a change. Also, we are having politicians and the government also appreciating the sport. Recently, we saw
Kelvin DERIKO from Space Next Door Pool Club overlooking and
now we are having to see Henry Mwangi winning a fourth. The scores are now 4-2. We have had a break. Henry Mwangi breaks and doesn't. Sorry, Henry Mwangi breaks and fourth. But they succeeded in closing the table. Now we are having Philista Abo being the one in control. We were in the middle of the conversation of where the rain started beating us. And I was giving you a story of how I was once convicted to 1 month in prison or a fine of 3,000 just because of playing pool. We were accused of gambling without a license, which should be a change right now because many people are coming out to appreciate the sport. Even people letting their children play pool without any restrictions. During my time, even playing pool was criminal, even to our parents. Peter Kamau said, by the way, I'm calling from LD, just using a different account. I missed this epic event. I really love the engagement. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Matt Logistics saying, was Rocker in this competition? No, he wasn't here. He also saying what? I think that is the list by Henry to close the table. And what Logistics saying, how can Pool Association help us dismiss people from exploitation by cargo over license for every table? Definitely, that is a conversation that is currently ongoing, and we might need to have our body, that is the Kenya Pool and Billiards Federation, move with speed to try and save the sport, also helping to make sure that You don't have to pay for a license to have a pool table, because pool being a sport, nobody pays for a license to have a football, or rather, you don't pay a license to play volleyball. Definitely, if pool is becoming a sport, we need to have the playing grounds allowed to be free to operate in freedom and also free from harassment. Good Clifford is saying Wenger all the way. And what logistics saying, do Ugandans play killer? Yeah, definitely. They play it, they call it Chinamba. And recently we saw a tournament in which Ibra Sejemba went all the way to the final against Caesar Chandiga in the Chinamba pool tournament. They do play the numbers game, the killer, and it's also very common there, and they are also very good. But the most common game in Uganda is the black ball rules. And what logistics you're clarifying and saying, instead of the whole area, they charge every table. That is also exploitative. With Clifford saying Wenger all the way. And what logistics saying, because this killer thing is killing the game. Definitely, I tend to disagree, because a game for business, killer does better, and it helps to generate revenue for business people. And also, using my case, I like to play pool using the killer game. It is also very good to help in your aiming, in your accuracy, because for killer, you know it's a die or die. You don't want a ball, then you are dead. So the killer is not as badly off as it is criticized. And not like this is the thing. So how can I organize a killer tournament? I need to know your location so we can help you to know how to organize a killer tournament. You only need to put a poster out, call guys to register, and you will have your game. Killer is also not a very bad game. It's a good game for business. And what logistics saying, I saw you are a very good in tournament planning. Definitely, I do organize tournaments. I also offer live streaming services, tournament directing services as well, and also refereeing. So if you're in need of anyone to organize a tournament, you can hook me up. Peter Kamau, and what you're saying, are these imported tables really good for killer? Definitely yes. Table, especially these imported tables, the Q evolution tables, they are very good for killer, especially for business, because I once played killer at Jamlock, and you can be sure guys were saying it's like aviator, because if you're playing 5 guys, the last person is definitely not going to be playing for some friends, because the tables are all rolling, the pockets are relatively fair, and definitely if you're having good players, the killer game will do very well on the imported tables. And when logistics say, because my clients say in a Rukisha balls, depends on also the power, because power without control is also very, very dangerous. Arita Eric saying, Jesse, you're talking too much. Kita saying the best team so far. Thank you so much for the appreciation. I think I see Henry Mwangi playing a very good shot there, bringing the cue ball around, follow through, have the ball contact 2 cushions, and the player go into the last red. He ends up missing, and the previous shot will count for nothing. Henry missed, and now a ball spots the black ball quite comfortably, bringing the scores to